try again. Are you... maybe. I hope you guys can see me. Sorry, guys. The stream I was going to do... I hope you can hear me. I really love to know. The stream I was going to do... Hang on, I'll put the chat up. Was disconnected. I don't know why. Sorry, I'll just quickly see if I can get people going. See if I can get people to look at this one. There are guys waiting on the other one that I started that's not working, so I will try and let them know. Excuse me for a moment. Oh my God. Oop. Oh, this is embarrassing. Start a new stream. Start a new stream. In there if you can. If you can. Oh, there we are. Oh no, yeah, so that's good. Hey, not haze and hay. Yum, that sounds amazing. Oh, sorry. Brian's Casual Car, thanks. You're back. Okay. Doncaster James Doe. Okay, things are starting to work. Okay, Brian's Casual Cosplay. He says, hey mate, how's your day been? It's been bloody flat out. Can you hear me really well? Is it really clear, or is it really like in an echoey chamber or something like that? Just let me know that if you can, please. Yeah, my day at work was flat knacker. We're trying out new people and we have to train them up, and we're quite busy. Ted Chili in Doncaster. Yeah, it's the same here. I'm in Traralgon. It's bloody cold at the moment. So yeah, it's been freezing. Actually, it was really sunny today, which really, around about 3 o'clock, I was pretty warm, and I had to actually take my jacket off and cool down. But the problem is... Oh, thanks, Brian's Casual Cosplay. Nice and clear. Thanks for that. Cheers. 10 out of 10. Thank you, James Doe. Much appreciated, my friend. Yeah, it's been pretty warm, and it lasted about an hour and a half, and then it got cold again. Dale Mudgeway, g'day mate, how are you? Good to see you. Chile in Rotorua, New Zealand. Yeah, I've probably said that wrong, but yeah, I'm sure it is. It's colder there than it is in Victoria, I can tell you that. I've been there. Yeah, good to see you guys popping in. Thanks a lot. Much appreciated. Glad you moved over to this one. I'm sorry that it didn't work out on the other one. I'm just quickly going to get the chat up on this computer so it doesn't interfere. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can see it here. It's easy enough to work with. And I'm glad you guys have dropped by. You guys are some of the ones that always comment on these videos, and I'm really glad you guys have followed my streams or my videos all the way through these 12 beers. And it's just been awesome having a community like you guys. Yeah, supporting channels like mine. I hope you liked the video with Steve from the Apartment Brewer. He actually gave me this video. He did it for us. Basically wanted to show us his brewing area, and I thought it was pretty cool actually. It's such a big channel to... I got a cramp. Oh jeez. Oh, there we go. For such a big channel to just reach out and give me a tour of his brewing area. It's just awesome. Really, really good. All right. Now, let's see. Where can we send you beers to try, mate? Yeah, that's awesome if you want to do that. I have a link. I think I have a link down below with the address to send me stuff. It's pretty much my workplace, so I get everything sent there, so it doesn't come to my house because nobody's here half the time to collect it. So I get it sent to my workplace, and it's 79 Princes Hwy, Traralgon, if you guys want to know. Love to try your beers. If you make some good ones and you're really proud of it, I'm happy to taste them on here and tell you what I think. I know I'm not a connoisseur in beer tasting, but I'm getting experience. I'm starting to learn things a bit better here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, so just to know, thank you very much for asking. Okay, let's get stuck into this. I know it's a bit weird. I haven't done live for a long time. Excuse me. We're on day 12, focusing. Now, I'm using a camera, Brian's Casual Cosplay. What brews have I got going? I've got a red wine and a spiced mead. Spiced mead. I am thinking of doing a spiced mead, or a mead to start with, to learn how to do it a bit. I've got a heap of honey in my cupboard at the moment. It got given to me by somebody in South Australia. It was from a Tintinara. It came from Tintinara in South Australia, and it's just dark. It's got a lot of dark, woody smells to it. So it's going to be interesting, and I want to try and make a mead out of that and see how it goes. What I've got brewing, I have just finished brewing a dolly that Mountain Culture Brewing Co. gave me the recipe for. They actually sent me a kit once, a year and a half ago, during COVID, I think, for a brewing competition, but they had leftovers and said, look, here, have a kit, brew it for yourself and enjoy. And it was really good of them to send them to me. That's what I brewed, and I had a big problem. I actually started gassing it up with my gas, and I must have had a leak somewhere because the gas ran out and the beer in the keg has no carbonation, no pressure. And I've run out of gas, so I have to get gas tomorrow and see if I haven't ruined it or not. I'll find out tomorrow. So yeah, so it's a dolly. It's a really strong IPA, any IPA, New England IPA. So I'm looking forward to actually giving that a go. All right, let's get into this beer, shall we? Yeah, bugger. It's right, Brian's Casual Cosplay. Absolutely bugger. All right, what do we got? We've got Ruinous Arches. Ruinous Arches. Look at that. Now, other question is, if you guys can help me, on my phone, where I'm looking at the picture, the playback on the screen, is it writing backwards or is it straight? Is it neat and even? If you can tell me, that'd be awesome. Because I've tried my best to try and make it normal, but I think these Pixel phones are pretty user friendly, so they work really well. Anyway, let's read it. It's a Belgian Quad and Imperial Stout blend. Straight. Thanks, James Doe. Hey, James Doe. Straight up and even. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you letting me know. This is 12.3%. Thanks, Brian's Casual Cosplay. Really appreciate it. 12.3%, 440 ml. It's the picture is like a burnt out old. It looks like a French chateau or something like that. It looks, I don't know, maybe a French, old burnt down French church. Yeah, so it looks pretty cool. So their write up. I can't see where it's BBA. Deeds Brewing. It comes from Deeds Brewing, and it's Glen Iris in Australia, which is South Australia. Gotham City, yeah, it does, Dale. It does look like Gotham City, but a ruin of Gotham City, maybe. As time passes, As time passed, the abbey's aged, while the great building fell, and the barrels in their carbon. I cannot read this. That's better. Now I can. All right. While the great building fell, the barrels in their cavernous cellars remained. In late 2021, we brewed the Yuntangling of Chaos Belgian Quad for the Carwyn Cellars Convent. We love this liquid so much we decided to age some bourbon barrels and special occasions for a special occasion. After year-long aging, we blended it with the Fourth Horseman Imperial Stout and left it for another 6 months. Wow. Oh, my mouth's already watering. Unbelievable. Enjoy this bourbon-aged barrel blend of Belgian Quad and Imperial Stout, bursting with candied orange, dark fruit, toffee, and of course, bourbon. It's got cocoa powder in it, and it's quad aged, which means it's 4 times aged, I suppose. That's all I can think of. Made in Australia, which is amazing because it looks European. If I look tired, that's because I am. This is going to go to my head, by the way. So once it goes to my head, I'm going to turn it off and say goodbye. But we'll take a little bit of time. All right, let's hear it. Let's see if it... Oh, hang on. I've got mic on me, hopefully. Let's see if we can hear it. See it hiss. Nah, no hiss. No hiss. No, what are you going to do? Oh, it smells like the one I did yesterday. It does really. Pour it in. Very, very clear. No, hardly any carbonation. I'll get that foamed up a bit. I got my Headmaster glass. I got cheap. I bought that a set of 6 for bugger all. I think it was $10 for 6 of them or something. from one of the brewing companies, and it's been serving me well. The only thing is it's got that diffusion at the bottom that makes the bubbles come up. Sometimes you don't want that. All right. I'm salivating, sorry. It's sweet smelling. I can definitely smell the bourbon barrel smell. It's got a little bit of a cocoa bite in the nose. I don't know if it's cocoa. It's kind of a soury bite in it. It's creamy smelling. It's not retaining the head, as you can see. The head's sort of dissipating really quickly. Yeah, I'm not getting cocoa. Oh no, it doesn't say coconut in it, does it? It has a lot of barrel aging. That's right. Good morning, evening all. Nearly missed it, Dark Ale Brewer. Thanks, mate. Appreciate you coming along. Morning, evening. Yeah, you're in England, aren't you, Dark Ale Brewer? That's right. Or UK, something like that. Okay. Yep. Getting a lot of beer smell, but it's very clean smelling. Has a little bit of a sharp bite to the nose, like I said. Don't know what it is, but it smells all right. I'm going to try it. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. I can't tell you. This is very, very strong in flavour. It's like a, I know what it's like. It's like a bourbon for sure. It's got that bourbon taste. Now, what did I have that had that bourbon flavour the same way? Goodland Brewing Co.'s. I think it was Goodland Brewing Co.'s. Hang on. This one. This is Goodland Brewing Co.'s S'mores. Camping Good Fire. And that was really similar to this. This had a very creamy, soft taste to it. This has a really sharp taste to it. The Goodland Brewing Co. is absolutely awesome. It was bloody beautiful. Oh, sorry, South Wales. Sorry. That's all right. Cheers. Oh, yeah, you said Wales and you said South Wales. No problem at all. I really appreciate your input, Dark Ale Brewer. Absolutely love it. And I love it that you've got a investigations channel as well. Cheers. Oh, now, every time I drink this, now it was the same thing. I'm getting bourbon, really strong hint of bourbon, and that was what I was smelling. There's a strong hint of bourbon in that. It's nice because I do like a bit of a whiskey or a bourbon, rather Scotch or something like that, much more. But I do like a bourbon as well. Oh yeah, now I've tasted a bit, got a bit of flavour coming through. I'm getting a chemical from a chocolate smell. Cocoa probably. It'll be the cocoa smell I'm smelling. Yeah, it's cocoa. It's really nice. It's almost like a chocolate dominated mocha or mocha, depends on what country you're in. Anyway, this is tasting and smelling awesome. And I reckon this would taste better warm. Yeah, definitely would taste better warm. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm really wrapped that I did this whole Carwyn Cellars kit, to be honest. That is good. And it's coming through chocolatey now. It's changing as I'm drinking it. I don't want to harp on too much and I don't want to drink it too quick because I'll go nuts, you know. I have been at work all day and I haven't drank any water yet, which is stupid of me. I'll just put that down because I'm going to sip it and drink it all within 5 seconds. Okay, I'm going to read a few things. Dark Ale Brewer, good morning. Yep, I've already read that. Dark Ale Brewer Wales. He's from Wales, South Wales, sorry. And Dale Mudgeway said, I'm so happy you went live. Yay. Oh, thanks, Dale. I remember doing a live stream a while back, and what I can remember was when you were in your pool and talking about you were sitting at your pool drinking your beers while watching this stream, and it was just really enjoyable for you to just sit there in your floaty thing and have my stream running. So it was really nice of you. Now, Brian's Casual Cosplay. That's the worst part of the new beer. You just want to chug and bloody thing. Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to chug it. I want to enjoy this and I want to savour the flavour. It's really nice. And that's what's happened with all these beers. Look, I had a problem with one of them. All these beers, you just wanted to drink them and savour the flavour. They're just beautiful. This, pardon me, this kit was a pre-order. So when Carwyn Cellars sold it, they put a little note up saying, anybody interested, we're doing a black box. It's a pre-order. You need to pay for it now before we put it together. So I gathered up the money I had left in my bank account and ordered it because I really wanted to try these dark beers. And I was really surprised we didn't have, not all of them were dark. Some of them were just normal IPAs. Actually, I think the third one was an IPA. And I am so glad I did it. I know it cost me $185 plus freight. I was expecting to get maybe a stubby holder or a can holder or something, but I never got any of that. I actually thought it was going to come with it. What kind of kit was it? James Doe, what kind of kit was it? Were you talking about the dolly or the... what are you talking about? The one what is it called? I can't remember what the company was called now. Oh my god. Mountain Culture. It's the one Mountain Culture sent me. Is that what you're thinking? Was it a kind... He asked me what kind of kit was it? All grain or extract? I don't know if you're talking about the beer I'm drinking now, but these are Carwyn Cellars Black Box stuff. So, James, so either or. Oh. Well, all of these, James Doe, these are all from Carwyn Cellars Black Box. They're all grains from proper brewers out there who, commercial brewers, who are showcasing their stouts and products to people like me. Normally we just use them as a, like a advent calendar, have one a day and just enjoy the taste of really classy kind of beers. And they're all grain. So some of these have been constructed, and I've been listening to the podcast for this. Some of them have been constructed over a year and a half to build this one beer, and they're aged for a year and a half. This one I'm drinking now has been aged for a year and a half. No, mate, they didn't send me a brew kit. No, that's all good. So that's the box. Carwyn Cellars a black box. It's just a big black box with a Carwyn Cellars symbol on there, upside down. And I've just opened it up every day for 12 days and enjoyed nearly every one of them. And it was a really good item to be put together for something like this. And they don't support me at all. They have no idea I'm doing this. I just like it, and I like sharing what I do. Dark Vale Brewer, a proper box of autumnal winter beers. The way the flavours have been described, they all seem warming. That's exactly right. They're really soft, comforting drinks. You can sit back and... There's a couple there, I'm sure. I'm going to go to Goodland Brewers and actually buy their s'mores. I've really loved it. Brian's Casual Cosplay. Just got myself a chubby from Keking. Yeah, think of doing a Morgan's Double Choc Stout to break it in. Yeah, do it. Do it now. Those chubbies are awesome. I did melt one of them. I've got a dirty one sitting over here at the moment. I did melt one of them. So I did a video on it, making out that Cornelius melted it. But I melted it when I was transferring, and I forgot to check on my transfer, and the water stopped running because I got a little timer, and it properly pumped hot water on it and it melted it, which is a bad pity. But other than that, they're really good all round. They're very easy to work with, and they're just great. Really good little system. Dale, I started listening to Simple Homebrew in 2018. It inspired me to start an all-grain brewing. Did it really? Thank you, Dale. I have made some awesome beers now. I'm sure you have, and I really would like to try some one day, mate. That's awesome. Thanks, mate. He said, if you're reading this, Dale said he's very grateful to me and will support you in anything you do, mate. Dale, I appreciate it very much, really do. Dale, Peter Cato, or Cato. G'day, mate. Welcome back. Welcome in the stream. Peter Cato was the second brew tour that I showcased on my first series of the home brew tours, and he was awesome. Hey, dude, how's it hanging? It's cleared here from the New South Wales Camden. Okay, it's cleared here from New South Wales Camden. Okay, that's good. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry, Peter. I'll think of that and figure out what you mean. So, Dale Barbara, good shout, Dale. Thanks, Pierre. Certainly got more into this. Thanks, Pierre. Certainly got me more into my kit brewing. Yeah, I do like that. I like kit brewing as well. It's so easy, so quick, and you get some really good results once you start doing the right thing. I found that Camden has been a saviour through my beers, Camden tablets. Half a Camden tablet in 20 litres seems to get rid of, or pretty much get rid of any of the chloramine and chloramine that's in your beer or in your water, and it really makes for a better tasting beer straight up. Just a half a Camden tablet. But I did find that Camden can be poisonous, so be careful. Don't have too much of it. That's what I'm a bit worried about when I do my brewing. So that's why I got a water filter to try and get rid of it naturally, more naturally. So far, so good. Beers are coming out pretty good without the Camden tablet, so it's good. Excuse me, I don't know if you guys realise that I've had a cold for a couple of weeks. Okay, innocent bystander. I've tried to sort out with Kegland to organise a recirc line cleaning kit from a pump to no avail. There you go, Keg King. Opportunity and no, not a finger pumper. It's funny you should say that. I was approached by Kegland just recently to be a affiliate member, affiliate influencer, basically. And I signed up for their basic one, and they promptly put me into gold. And I don't know, I'm not sure if I want to really do it. I don't know if I want to support them because I've had some bad experiences through them or from them. And you know, I'll buy my time and have a look and see what I do. If I become an affiliate with them, I will definitely talk to them before I even go that way. So yeah, it's something I'm thinking about anyway. So much way. Thanks, Dark Vale Brewer. I only purchased and learned how to use the Firmzilla because of Pierre. So happy I did. It's been my vessel of choice, Firmzilla. I actually had that for... How long did I have the Firmzilla for? I had it for 2.5 years. And I've got a couple of people I know that are brewing. And they needed something decent. And my Firmzilla was at the end of its... Not the end of it, but it was... I had too many fermenters and I was not really getting into the little bowls and everything, catching yeast and stuff like that. So I gave it to them and they're using it now. And I think they're going to start doing a YouTube channel soon. So they're local Traralgon people who I gave it to. And they seem to be happy with it. Roland 3814. Kit brewing is the go for me. Enjoying my brood and the info I picked up from this channel, from the channel. Keep the bids coming. Yeah, you talk about that. It's quite hard to keep the videos coming, to be honest. Sometimes I have a very, very busy life, and doing these 12 videos has, I would say, hurt the channel. Basically, when I do this, it was like when I did the Dry July, I lost subscribers left, right, and centre, and this is what happened in this one as well. So the last 12 days, I've lost, well, I haven't gained too many subscribers. I keep losing as much as I gain. So I think it irons out people who are not as interested in what I do and keeps the good ones. I shouldn't say that. They're all good people. Keeps you guys coming. You stay here if you are loyal to the channel, I suppose. You're here all the time no matter what I do, and it's absolutely great. Absolutely great. Already gone to my head. I've only had this much. Look. It's already gone to my head. I can drink beer every day and I'll still get drunk. On one glass. Yeah, just one pot screamer. Okay, James Doe. I bought the brew and Firmzillas 9 months ago. I bought the brew and Firmzillas. The brew. Where's it go? Just brewed last Friday. So you bought it. Are you saying, James Doe, are you saying that you bought a Firmzilla 9 months ago and you're only just starting to brew now? Or you've been brewing, but you've just done the last brew the Friday? Makes sense, kind of. I hope this stream's going well. We've been on for 24 minutes. I'm thinking about finishing it off in about 30 minutes. Not going too long to try and stress everybody out and give them a hard time. But I really appreciate you guys stepping in and waiting for me to come up. Okay, I exploded. Dale. I haven't exploded anything yet. Dale just said that he exploded the Firmzilla once and I exploded the Trube container once. Oh, really? Very interesting. Apollo. My Apollo, because it's stainless steel. The Apollo. That's an interesting thing you should say there. I got that from King. But King is coming out of the stainless steel Firmzilla soon. Stainless steel Firmzilla? Really? Oh, that'd be interesting. The quality of the beers kits today are fantastic. Yeah, Dark Vale. Beer kits are unbelievable now. When I started, well, I should say when I was a kid, I was 20, 21. I call myself a kid, I'm 20. I did my first kit brew then, and it was awful, and it turned me off doing any homebrew since. And then when I got into my 40s, what year is it now? I'm 55 this year. When I got into my 50s, my daughter bought me a brew kit and got me back on the go, and I tasted my first beer and I went, oh my God, how are these so good now? And that's what got me into it. That's what got me started, and I'm in it for good, basically. I really love the hobby. The quality of the kits today are fantastic. James Doe, I bought a Brazilla and a Firmzilla, yes, and brewed a session IPA last Friday. Good stuff. Yeah, no worries. that's much clearer. Sorry, sorry, James. I didn't know what you meant by that, but that's all good. Innocent bystander, no rush, James. All good. Laugh out loud. Yeah, exactly right. Don't worry about how many subscribers you have. Just keep getting the videos out, buddy. Yeah, I don't. It's at first when I was Andrew Cohen said, don't worry about the subscribers, which I don't. I just worry that I'm doing something wrong when they start unsubscribing. That's what makes me worry. What have I done to make them go? But looking at your analytics in YouTube is a bad thing to do. It happens to everyone, and I'm not there to make money big time. I just want to make enough money to keep doing brewing and have it pay for that brewing session, and I really want to experience new technology, and that only comes from money, basically, or companies giving it to me, which is quite hard to do, to be honest. So I do stress out, but I only stress out if people unsubscribe. That makes me think that I'm doing something wrong. That's the only reason why I do it. Dale Mudgeway, amazing. That's an awesome story. Oh, okay. Cheers. Peter Cato. Hey, dude. Yeah. It's a spell check. Yeah, that's right. I hope you're doing okay. I started with all grain now and do kit. Peter Cato said, it is a spell check and my compressor went off. If you had seen Peter Cato's video, he videoed his brew area, and as he started filming, his bloody compressor went off. And it was just funny, so I tell you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I am. Alright, oh, no, I can bring it back. Look at that. I hope you're doing okay. I started with all grain, now kit and kilo. Yeah, kit and kilo is so much easier, isn't it? And because it's so good now, all grain's kind of wayward of being a bit boring, to be honest, unless you really get into it. Damien Laylor, what's your favourite brew? Mine is to make. Well, the recent one was the what was it? I made a beer and I still love it, and I'm going to do it again. It was one I got from Grainfarber's website. I can't remember what it was called. I haven't done it for a while, but I wouldn't say that's my favourite. I'll tell you what, my favourite one was the Dolly from Mountain Culture. Still my favourite beer that I've brewed so far. The other one is one I did. It was the Anzac Day. I'm going to do it again. That was beautiful. Anzac Day, Anzac beer that I did. It was an all-grain beer I got from Kegland, I believe. Yeah, I got it from Kegland, and it was just bloody beautiful. It had everything in it that you want. It was like a stout, but a bit better. And it was just phenomenal. If you're ever going to brew a beer, guys, if it's going to be a all-grain, do the Anzac biscuit beer, Anzac beer stout, I think, Anzac biscuit stout or something like that. Really, really nice. Okay, sorry. I'll send a video on how to. I purchased a kit for high gravity wort, accidentally hooked up the beer post, top and spunding valve, and the beer exited gracefully, sorry. Like a bloody reading. I've got bifocals and they're not always easy to read with. Innocent bystander, I'd love to know how, Dale, please, and thank you. KK Taps, yeah, they're talking to each other. You guys are talking to each other, which is awesome. Be lines, let me know. Dale Mudgeway, you can use your Kegland bucket blaster to pump cleaner. Yeah, I've done that already too. Use your Kegland bucket blaster to pump through your beer lines, let me know. I'll send you a video on how to. I've got a bucket blaster from Kegland, and it was a pain in the butt to work with. When I used it, it used to just fall apart all the time. The feet used to fall off. You have to glue everything down and tie it all down with cable ties to stop it from moving. So I mentioned that, and Keg King sent me their version of it, which is a little bit better, I must say. I'm not going to be mean to everybody, but it was a little bit. It had a stainless steel pipe. The pub was more solid. It was just easier to work with. I put my brewing videos on YouTube as a result of watching yours, mate. Did you really? I've been watching your videos too when they come up. It's been great to see people do this. I had no idea. I'm great. I'm great. Oh, I'm great. It is really good to know that what we're doing is inspiring others to follow along and do the same thing. There was another one just recently that said the same thing. It was what is it? It was knocking down the town. I did a shutting down the town homebrew. He's in Adelaide, and Ben, I think his name is. He's in Adelaide, and he just did a video as well for his brew tour series. He has a steel shed just like mine, and he built it. I think I may have inspired that, and he said he started doing his channel, making videos just because he's been watching mine and it inspired him to do it. It's really good, isn't it? Watching yours, mate, I found them so helpful, and so I'm doing the same and sharing the adventure. That's great, Dark Vale. Looking forward to seeing more of your videos, to be honest. I've seen a couple already. They've been pretty good. All right, I think I might end it here. It's been really good to talk to you guys. It's actually great catching up. I might just do this kind of thing more often. I might try and do it once a month, just to catch up and get to know you guys a bit better. Really good. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for watching this channel and being such loyal fans of what we do. The hobby is awesome. All right, guys, have a great one. I did enjoy this one and really appreciate you guys sticking around. Cheers. Have a great one.